Okay, so the objective is to describe how 1 Newton of force will cause an object of 1 kg to experience an acceleration of 1 meter per second. Now, let's first plot this on a time graph for 1 meter per second. Let's say you had a moving car, and that car moved at a constant rate of 1 meter per second. So this would be 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, and so on. Now let's just say that there's an even amount in between each of these tick marks. One meter in between each tick mark or seconds. That means that the car is moving at a constant rate of 1 meter per second. Now, how would you show 1 meter per second per second? Well, let's go ahead and draw another timeline. Now start a velocity versus time graph. So here we have a velocity versus time graph. So for 2 seconds, we are going to put the 1 meter per second, just to show what a 1 meter per second would look like on a velocity versus time graph. So if it's going 1 meter per second for 2 seconds, that's what it would look like if we were explaining the 1 meter per second. But if we were showing the 1 meter per second, velocity is meters per second, and our time right now is seconds. So the 1 meter per second must mean the 1 meter per second velocity per seconds in time. So it's moving at 1 meters per second every second. So it's increasing just like that. So this is what it would look like if this was a 1 meter per second line, and this is a constant acceleration of 1 meter per second. Now, how would we show that on a timeline? Well, let's go ahead and say again that the car scenario. The car moves at an acceleration, so it's getting bigger right now, of 1 meter per second. So at 1 second, it has moved 1 meter, from 0 meters to 1 meter. That's a 1 meter acceleration. Okay, so it's traveled 1 meter in 1 second. And in 2 seconds, since it's going at an acceleration of 1 meter per second, the second would be 2 meters. So this is the second. And if the trend continues at an acceleration of 1 meter per second, at 3 seconds, it would have traveled 3 meters. Like so. So that is how you show 1 meter per second on a velocity versus time graph and on a timeline. Now, if you were asked to justify your answer, you could say that this timeline here represents 1 meter per second. This timeline shows an acceleration of 1 meter per second every second. the velocity versus time graph.
Perfect. That's fine. Just get it to me whenever.
Velocity versus time graph shows the acceleration